Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Angus, and I'm going to be doing the public speaking while we feed the fish, telling you guys a bit about who's in here, what's what, and what's going on. So today we're about to get started feeding all these guys in our 56,000 litre cylindrical system. But before we start throwing in the juicy, tasty stuff, we've got to throw in the good vitamins. So this is how we stay on top of everyone's health. We throw in a multivitamin because in here they don't get to forage like they do out there. In here it's limited, and there's a bit of stiff competition for whatever's around. So we like to make sure everyone is as healthy as they can possibly be, and we don't need to call any vets or have any sort of medical issues with these guys. So this is a all-rounder sort of multivitamin gummy is the best way you can think about it. So before we start feeding all of our schooling fish and all of our smaller fish, we have to throw in some food for the big fish. This is because the law of nature is big fish eat small fish every time. That's how it goes. You've got to feed the big guys first so that they don't accidentally gobble up the smaller ones. We've got some nice big juicy fillets here, and this is going to interest our trevally, our pink snapper, and our big jewfish. So our big silver trevally, Trevor 1 and Trevor 2, I've also called them the wave makers because of how much current they make in this tank. They swim so fast and they have so much power in their tails. We also have a couple of other large fish in here, or shall I say crustaceans. So we have our 3 rock lobsters in here. They are known formerly as the West Australian rock lobster, or in here you may hear us refer to one of them as Wayne the rock lobster. This is because he's absolutely huge. He looks like he has all the muscles in the world. He can hang upside down. He's very strong. He can lift these big boulders without any assistance. And yeah, he's just the biggest lobster we've ever seen. So we've given him the biggest name. We have a couple of other celebrities in this tank that we're hoping are going to show face to today. But in the meantime, everybody can say hello to our porcupine papa. His name is Charlie. And Charlie's never going to say no to food. He's very keen for a bite. And if anybody gets in his way, he's going to let them know. How he's going to let them know is he's going to take a big gulp of air and water, and he's going to inflate his body size up to 5 times the size, alright? Now, eventually he's going to calm down. He's going to have to deflate, and that's going to come out in a form of stream of bubbles, either through the front end or the back end. Now, if you have your kids with you, they'll let you know which end it's come out of. We have another really cool guy that's in the same family as Charlie. He's right here up front. He's the white-barred foxfish, alright? So you can see similar shape. The difference with them, obviously, these guys don't have the spikes, and I think that their scaling or their patterning is extremely well thought out or laid out by whatever's responsible for that process. And basically what it is if you go up close, you're going to see a lot of linear lines, and they're really well spaced apart. I've never seen anything like it on the body of a fish before. So I'm going to take the time now to introduce you guys to one of our sharks up at the front. This guy right here is Bam Bam, and over on the right hand side we have Pebbles. Now how we're able to tell Pebbles and Bam Bam apart, Pebbles has some gold markings on her, Bam Bam does not. So those gold spots that you see on Pebbles, that's the giveaway. Now we also have some other hard to see characters in here, such as our western scorpion cod, who's hanging out just where the bubble stream is, or his mate just a little bit higher than that. So we're going to attempt to throw some food in there. They are predatory, so they snap or somewhat attack the food as it passes them. They like to stay very still, and this is how they are effective in the wild. So just waiting for a fish to essentially swim right up to their mouth, and then they let go. Now right next to the left of him, you'll also see our other celebrity that we have here. That is our spotted cat shark. Alright, so one more shark. That makes up a total of 3 sharks that we pointed out now that we have here. So the spotted cat shark is, I think, my favorite shark. I absolutely love that brown color with the black and white spotting on it. Also highly nocturnal, and is also a benthic shark, which means that it doesn't like the daylight and would prefer just bottom grazing, bottom dwelling. None of our sharks are interested, or if they see movement like this on the top, are going to come and investigate. If anything, they're going to move away. This is the difference between your hammerheads and your other predatory sharks, like your bull sharks. Alright, the mouth of those sharks are facing forward, the mouth of our sharks are facing downwards. And this is how a quick, easy to tell way whether the shark is a danger to you or not. Now, maybe if a Port Jackson is very, very hungry and you're out nighttime diving, you might get a bit of a nibble, but there's no teeth on her that's that dangerous, so you're not going to walk away with a lot of injuries. We also have a yellow fin George just down here by my feet. We've given him the name King George II, just because. And he's also another big, large fish, not typically seen that size out in the wild. Now, we've got a couple of wrasse in this tank. We have a pair, a bond-fed pair, and they are courting one another. That is the Western King wrasse. So the female has a nice, beautiful, long red streak running down her body, and she's like a majority white. And then we have the male king wrasse. He's cruising up here on the left-hand side, and he is very friendly. He's always coming up to our divers, swimming in between their legs, just investigating what's on them. He wants to know what they're doing in his space. He's like the king of the tank. So we also have a fox wrasse over there. That is the red wrasse with the 2 yellow spots on its body. And then finally we have the brown spotted wrasse. If you're a diver or you go diving around here and you've seen them, you might know them as the sleepy wrasse. This is because the wrasse tends to lay down a lot and it's just relaxing in seaweed and seagrass. And that guy is usually seen on the left-hand side there. Yes, he's on the left-hand side. He's the guy with the brown spot or the white streak down his body. And that about breaks up the feed for this aquarium today. Thank you very much, guys. If you were interested in watching this aquarium at any time, free of charge, please know that we are streaming this aquarium on YouTube 24/7 live stream. So anytime you guys just want to look at this, log on to YouTube, type in Dolphin Discovery Center live, and Google will show you the way. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to go out now, feed the beautiful reef fish on that side. If you guys wanted to watch, we'll be there in about a minute or 2. Cheers. And Dwayne the rock lobster is coming out now. Is up on the right hand side here. We have Janet, our Port Jackson shark. She's just under in the cave here. We should also have a snowflake eel in here. There's another snowflake eel just usually found inside of this cave over here, just where the western birch is hanging out. And that's the secret fish that didn't come out today, that won't show in the face. No, the eel is extremely shy. I said it earlier today. It's not like this rock anywhere. But that eel, every time I'm seeing this half veil, has always been down the center. If you you guys were interested in seeing an eel though, I'm about to go and try and feed our reed fish, and we have one there. He's a zebra eel, and his name is Eli.